So this week we are getting into understanding the C# object model, and we actually dig a lot deeper into .NET. What we get into this week is learning a little bit more about properties, but we also get into a new reference type called records. Um, we're going to cover indexers, but you do not need to read chapter 16. I thought the example actually was confusing. I thought there are easier examples to help you understand what an indexer is. So instead of reading the chapter, read the lecture demo because indexers it's kind of a simple concept. And then chapter 17 introduces generics. So the reading assignment, okay, is reading these sections on properties, and you don't need to complete the hands-on. Skip the chapter on indexers, and then, oops, this is chapter 17, guys. Read the chapter on generics. And then I do want you to complete an exercise. It does implement comparable to basically create a binary tree. There's a couple other useful things that it's doing. We create a class and we actually add the class or add a project into the class. So we have a project that uses the class. So please go through the example, and I have a video that will help you with that. And then there are pages for you to look at. And once you finish with that, then there are the key concept lectures on properties and records, indexers, and generics. Each one of those does have its own video that kind of walks through this and explains all the code that you're going to see. And once you're done with that, we have a lab assignment. And the lab assignment does refer back to examples that are in the key concepts. And I'm not linking to those examples this time. So, you guys will have to pull those up and look at them. But it does tell you what each exercise is similar to. And this is going to be super short. These are not long programs. I do have a video that kind of goes through and explains what you need to do for the assignment. And then here is your Dropbox where you're going to be adding the links to your repos. As far as additional resources go, I did include some links to videos. The record and generic videos are to one of my favorite people that I like to listen to, Tim Corey. He does a really good job explaining. Indexers is a link to somebody else, but it is always helpful to see other examples and hear other explanations. Okay, so that is what we are working on this week. And then next week, we get into using collections and enumerating collections, and you can kind of see how everything is laid out. If you run into problems or if you have any questions at all, please let me know and have a great week.